Hey collective, what's up? Welcome to my channel, Journey Tarot. My name is Z. What is up, everybody? I am doing a quick intuitive message here for the collective, all signs included. We are in Libra season. I hope all is swell. Please like, subscribe, and share if you like the message and it resonates here, okay? Cool. All right, let's tap right into the energy and see what is going on, what's going down on the timeline here. Happy birthday to all of my Librans. I hope you guys enjoy your season, your solar return, okay? Collective, somebody could be inebriated here, all right? They could be drinking and driving. Somebody could actually be on a trip, maybe even a vacation here, okay? And I'm also seeing somebody like eat on an empty stomach here, okay? So this could be someone who is suffering from some type of addiction surrounding alcohol here, okay? Like somebody could be drunk before 11 a.m., you know, talking about it's 5 o'clock somewhere. Yeah, now. Yeah, honey, somebody could be doing shots right now, and something's going to get ugly here, okay? Because someone here, they're not, they're drinking to escape. There could be some underlying issues. There could be a lot going on with anger. They're trying to suppress their emotions here, and something's going to get ugly here. Somebody's trying to dodge their emotions here, all right? They're not wanting to face whatever volatile emotions that they're dealing with here, okay? Ciao. Thoughts can be sneaky, lying bastards. Yeah, somebody's a mess, honey, okay? Loosen the F up. Control freaks don't get laid here, okay? So someone could have been trying to control a situation, but they have lost control here, all right? Let's see what's going on with the past. Put the effing phone down here, all right? So there could be something about online, or this person being online, scrolling. This could even be specifically somebody's page or platform. They need to put the phone down, okay? Because it's something about volatile emotions. I'm hearing raw and unfiltered, okay? Mixed with alcohol here. Their anger issues, emotions, matters of the heart, and it's just a mess, okay? It says you need some effing time alone, and you know why. Like this person actually needs, they need shadow work here, okay? Which means, they need to be sober for a period of time and really address their issues, okay? The anger, the sadness, the grief, whatever's going on here, okay? You could have decided to do you. And this person should have mirrored your energy here. You do you. Stop trying to change people. That shit never works. There's something going on surrounding control with this person here, okay? It feels like a hard breakup here. This could be a broken family situation. This could be a job loss here. This could be grief surrounding maybe even a passing here, okay? Somebody's just not doing well at all, y'all, all right? But Spirit is saying, put the phone down here. Okay, well, let's pull some of these. Oh, child. Okay. Yeah. Let's get one of these oracle cards. Oh. Okay. Your sensitivity is a gift here. All right. Shift your perspective. Somebody needs to shift their perspective. Somebody could be in like a why me type energy, crying over spilled milk here. And I trust my gifts here. I could be speaking to somebody here, and I was getting that off top here with your sensitivity is a gift here, okay? This person could actually be sensitive here, okay? This could be a situation where they're hurting. Maybe their feelings was hurt. Maybe they're going through an ego death here, okay? This person actually needs some alone time, some me time without substances to like escape here, okay? I trust in my gifts here, I feel like somebody's dumbing down their power, all right? And it has a lot to do with them not being in touch with their emotions here, okay? Interesting. Thoughts can be sneaky, lying bastards here. Somebody's got some type of attachments here. Dark attachments. So Spirit just gave me a confirmation that this is a love situation here, okay? Somebody wants you to say, I love you back here, okay? Somebody could be missing you, right? Someone is an empath here, okay? Could be an empath that's trying to drown out their sorrows, their misery here with alcohol here, okay? Could be a situation surrounding abuse. But I'm also getting, with this, thoughts can be sneaky, lying bastard. Somebody doesn't like to be alone here because, again, there's some type of darkness here that comes over this person here. And they feel as though that pushes them to drink here, okay? King of Swords, Knight of Swords energy here. There could have been a truth here, okay, that cut deep. All right, let's see what this is about. Thirsty. Let's see what this is about. The King of Swords, the Knight of Swords energy here. Maybe somebody's not handling the truth well at all. Page of Cups here at the bottom of the deck. I saw the Page of Cups to the Hangman here, okay? So there could be some inner child healing that needs to be done here. We have an Emperor energy out here, okay, with the Queen of Swords. Ooh, child, you could have cut this person off. Yeah, with the Knight of Wands energy here. Yeah, a lot going on with this person's lower chakras. They're stuck there with the Knight of Wands energy. I already saw the Page of Cups here, okay? Somebody could be dealing with some arrested development surrounding their emotions here, okay? Somebody is really taking something hard. You could be in this Queen of Swords energy, taking this stance. You could have even cut this person off when it came to communication here, okay? Child, what is going on? Yeah, somebody could be dehydrated here because they drink too much. Yeah, because I'm sweating and shit, I don't know if you've ever, like, went into a sweat the night after or the day after drinking, okay? Like as soon as you get in the sun, like alcohol, this person could smell like alcohol even when they're sober. It's coming through their pores. What is really going on? Someone needs a detox here. Oh, excuse me. Confirmation. Okay. Queen of Swords. Okay. Somebody's in their feelings, y'all. This person could even say it. You do you. You know how it is when you're going through a breakup here. Okay, like somebody was like, cool, you do you, I'ma do me. But somebody's torn to pieces behind the scenes here, okay? Somebody also could have tried to use your sensitivity against you, okay? Make you feel weak. Try to make you feel weak or less than is what I'm hearing. But they need to shift their perspective. You need some effing alone time. And you know why? Death card with the Page of Wands. Something is over. Somebody needs to shift their perspective into a form of acceptance here, okay? We're done. You're done talking here with the Page of Wands here. Yeah. I know some of you guys could have been dealing with a Capricorn with the Knight of Cups and the Devil energy here, but this person, they could have always been drinking. They could have drunk a lot here within the relationship here, okay? This could have been you and them that were both in you guys' lower chakras here in this relationship, or maybe it was just them, okay? Yeah. There's a lot of toxic ways, toxic habits here with the Three of Swords, the Knight of Cups, and the Devil energy here, all right? Child, what is going on? But you guys said it's over with the Death card. I mean, damn. Yeah, you ended this here, okay? And they're taking it hard. They're taking it hard. Look at them, child, with the Ace of Cups and the Knight of Coins here. Somebody is riding around, okay, with a cup, with a styrofoam cup here. That's what I'm getting, honey. Yeah, you left this cup in the past, okay? For some type of balance here. Maybe you needed a detox here. You needed some effing alone time here. You do you. Put the effing phone down here. Yeah, you're not talking to this person. You're not dealing with them. Six of Wands energy here. Okay, this could have been a victory for you. Damn, you could have set sail. Some of you guys could have left a marriage here. You could have moved away. Wow. Something about you and this person not seeing eye to eye. Okay. Some of you guys could have been in a same-sex relationship here, right? Two of Wands, Four of Wands, child. You had to make a plan, okay? To get away. Wow. Put it back in the deck. Okay. Some of you guys could have been dealing with an Aries here. Maybe even a Leo. Yeah. So you made a plan. You could have found a new location, a new home here. Okay. Seven of Cups energy here. Wow. So the Emperor, they're in a Knight of Wands energy here. You left this person in a Knight of Wands energy here. Okay. This person wasn't stepping into their power. Damn. Temperance energy with the Justice card. You could be a Libra. You could be a Sag here. But the Fool energy here. You could see this person as a fool. You could feel like they tried to play you for a fool here. Okay. But with the Knight of Wands and the Fool energy, you know, somebody's always off to the races here. Okay. Always running after fool's gold here. Something shiny, something silver is what I heard. Okay. Yeah. And I felt like somebody was very haughty upon exit. They was like, it's cool, you do you, I'm gonna do me. Yeah. Okay, Knight of Wands energy with the Fool. Okay. Maybe they decided to take a leap of faith with somebody else here. Okay. Temperance energy, this is them, child, pouring themselves a drink. That's them doing them. Let's get a few more. I'm gonna switch decks here. Somebody also could have been paranoid. Like somebody's alcoholism could be getting that bad, or whatever substance that they're overindulging in here. Okay. Like they're having dark thoughts here, you know. Not good. Death card. You could be a Scorpio. They could be one. King of Cups with the Chariot, child. Somebody could have been dealing with the Cancer here. Then I said somebody's always riding around with this cup like a bottle, almost like a baby bottle. They're always inebriated. Wow. So they're really masking here, okay? Chariot with the Wheel of Fortune here, and the Four of Swords, child. They're really masking here. It's not good. All right, let's see what else is going on here. They're feeling stuck, collective, with the Hangman at the bottom of the deck here, all right? But, you know, they don't want to look stuck. You know, somebody's always on the move here. So distractions and overindulgence is what they are partaking in here, okay? Yeah. King of Cups. We're dealing with the Cancer and Aries, maybe even a Scorpio, child. And someone, I'm getting just those energies, but in a low vibration, okay? Cancer in a low vibration. So somebody is, they don't know how to deal with their emotions here, okay? And then with the Aries and the Scorpio, the Aries in a low vibration, somebody just wants control, but they're out of control, okay? And then the Scorpio in low vibration, excess, you know? I feel like this person is trying to keep up appearances, all right? Instead of actually worrying about their inner self, okay? I'm hearing the inner me, the inner them. Child, what's going on? Tech wizard, trend chaser here, okay? I feel like somebody's trying to catch up with you here. Somebody likes to have the latest technology here. So this person could be, they also could be using like retail therapy as an escape mechanism as well, okay? This could be somebody who always has the latest phone, right? Or gadget is what I'm hearing. They like gadgets. Okay, distractions. That's better than, drinking, Okay, conspiracy theorists. Ooh, child, with toilet paper hoarder. Ooh-wee. Okay. So with the conspiracy theorists, this is like someone spinning a false narrative to themselves, a lie to themselves here. I'm also getting someone, they could be talking to themselves here, but it's like, even in talking to themselves, it's something about excuses, okay? It's like they're trying to make sense of a situation here. It's a past situation here, all right? But they're going in a circle here, okay? Conspiracy theorists, damn. Toilet paper hoarder here. This person is a mess, honey. Okay, it's like a couch potato energy here with the chronic multitasker, roommate, diplomat, and toilet paper hoarder here. Okay, this is what their day consists of. Overindulgence, whether it's food, conspiracy theorists, chronic multitasker here, substance abuse here. There could be a lot of blockages with this person's root chakra that's going on here, okay? Someone is spinning false narratives to themselves, okay? Yeah, and they stay on the toilet here, all right? Yeah, because they're full of shit. Figuratively and literally speaking, toilet paper hoarder, conspiracy theorists, It's like they're trying to, I'm hearing rockabye baby, soothe themselves with a false narrative here, okay? That's what I'm getting. Let's get one more. Damn, this person's a mess. Iraq. Selfie fail in the reverse here. The human charger here. Sheesh. Okay. FOMO sufferer. Yeah, fear of missing out. So somebody's always plugged in to stay distracted, right? This could be, this could have to do with online here. But it's like a keeping up with the Joneses here. I'm also getting someone who kind of, this person is like self-inviting themselves, okay? into other people's energy, maybe even homes here, okay? They're trying to stay busy, It's like even accepting an invite to go somewhere or do something with a friend, with a colleague, with a coworker, do it with a family member, but you really don't want to go, okay? But it's I don't know, somebody's, because I'm getting this as well, okay? I know when someone is dealing with a severe alcohol addiction here, they get very jerky, very jumpy here. That's what I'm getting from the human charger here, okay? Wow. Yeah, and then they're binge watching stuff on TV as well. Somebody gets up, like serial killer. When they wake up, they have a clear head. They try to set their intentions here for, a decent day, okay? But some way, somehow, it goes wrong with the professional binge watcher. Oh, they say that's because they plug in. Like, this is somebody here, they can get by, okay? They can make some type of progress, for the moment they wake up, but it's something they're doing online, okay? Like if this, let's say, for example, this is over an X, somebody has to go to their page and they don't need to do that here. And it just puts them back in a cycle is what I'm getting here. And the next thing they know, they're plugged in all day. Child. So selfie fail in the reverse here. Interesting. All right, well, I don't know what to say about this person. It's not good. It's not good. Get a little bit more of their energy here, and then we'll get back to the tarot. Spirit said this person needs to put the effing phone down. They're fighting the stage of acceptance, whatever they're going through. This could be grief, like I said, from a passing, a breakup. This could be a loss of something that was really significant in their lives, okay? They don't want to get out of this woe is me. They do, But again, there's something that they're doing. They're on autopilot here, okay? Idle, something about this person being idle. Yeah. Unseen stories. Exactly. Somebody needs to stay off online here because it's triggering them until they get emotionally strong enough here. Okay, they need to stay off online. Unseen stories. That's how it needs to be. They need to do their own reflection. Child, I'm hearing self-awareness. Damn. Yeah, the weight within is too much. It's too much here. Wow. This is crazy. Reflections and the urban visionary here. Somebody had big dreams at one point in time here, but they feel as though they have everything has went down the drain. Okay? Like all is lost. That's what I'm getting. Somebody also feels like they have fell off here, and maybe they have. Okay? Like the urban visionary. Okay? And now somebody's at the local diner here. Yeah. And this is a heavy weight on this person here. It's a heavy weight. Child, well, why does this happen? What's really going on, right? Conspiracy theorists. Damn. This is giving me the energy here, okay? Of somebody who's they're losing it here, losing their grip on reality here, okay? Wow. All right, why is this so heavy, okay? Why is it so heavy? What was this about? Somebody could literally be losing their grip on reality here, okay? Wow. I don't know if this person is still stuck in a fairy tale. There's some self-preservation. And what the self-preservation is about, it's about them not diving off the deep end here because they're already losing it. So it's like their mind could literally be acting as if whatever they're grieving is still going on here, okay? Like this person is on the verge, okay? Vague, okay? On the verge of a mental break. Yeah, there was some type of truth. A reader told them what they wanted to hear. We saw the King of Swords and the Knight of Swords when we first started. There's some type of truth here, okay? Wow. And it's about something that they did, maybe in the past, permanent actions and decisions based off a lie. So this could be like a guilty conscience here. Again, somebody's been fighting this stage of acceptance here, okay? Not really maybe wanting to look at the truth, the raw, unfiltered truth here, okay? But maybe they heard it from somebody else here. This could be somebody they respect, or it's just undeniable, whatever's coming up at this time here. And there's paper trail and or receipts about it here, okay? Somebody doesn't want to look at themselves. And it's been snowballing because we've all been in a dark night of the soul. It's been snowballing because this person has refused this stage for so long, okay? Damn. The weight within. Why is this in reverse? Ooh, okay, hold on, y'all. Hold on. I'm not doing that. Oh, I could have mixed them up. Whatever. Gonna get them back together. Hold on, you guys. Sorry. Sorry. Could have blocked this person, child. I'm hearing somebody is realizing what they have done here. Maybe somebody Something they lost was at their hands, with permanent actions and decisions based off of a lie. And the truth could be coming up here with the King of Swords and that Knight of Swords energy here, and it's really spinning somebody here, spinning them around, up, down, around, like that's what's going on. That's what I'm feeling, you know. Somebody could have been on their high horse, feeling like something they did or something they said or a move that they made was justified here. But honey, the King of Swords and the Knight of Swords done came through. And this person is, they're in their feelings. They're drowning in their emotions here, okay? They're drowning. Because whatever they did, it triggers some type of downward spiral, okay? Downward spiral from there. And this is what they're having to deal with. Wow. Wow. Conspiracy theorist. So somebody could have been a conspiracy theorist in this person's life. Okay. Now they're getting a reality check. Wow. Wow. So somebody spun some type of theory to them. A false narrative here, you know? Could be dealing with an earth sign here, okay? Yeah, it could be an earth sign here that spun them a false narrative here. And this has really put them in a dark place, okay? Yeah, high society, money, power, or respect. Maybe they, I said something about someone they respect. Maybe they consider this person to be a part of this high society type lifestyle here. Money, power, and respect. This is how somebody presented themselves here, okay? But they're now getting a reality check about somebody they listened to. Some guidance, some advice that they took. And it was more than guidance and advice, because this person made some moves based off some information, okay, that they received in the past. Yeah, and now something's over. We're back to the death card. That's why something's over. That's why something's over. So maybe this person has been lying to themselves about why something ended, okay? For example, somebody could be, because what I said, like with that talking to yourself, I'm like getting the energy of somebody mumbling, oh, you did this to me. They've been in that cycle for a while, okay? It caused a death. Something about the workplace here, okay? You could have lost a job. You could have ended a job. You could have walked off a job here. Interesting. It's at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, reality check. Wow. Yeah, child, it's an earth sign, honey. Okay? They could be ending a cycle with this person here. They brought on this death. Big Scorpio energy. They brought on this death, honey. Yeah, they came with death here. So somebody was dealing with the earth sign here. It doesn't have to be earth sign, but somebody who had an attachment here. Okay. Again, with the earth energy, I feel like somebody presented themselves as being well off. Okay. Wow. Okay. Gossip. Some type of gossip in the workplace here. So getting back, somebody could have lost a job. They could have lost a lot behind taking some type of negative action here. I don't know if this was towards you or with somebody else. You also could have lost a job here due to some gossip, due to some bullshit here, okay? Because conspiracy theorist here, all right? Definitely some gossip was going on here in the workplace, honey. Yeah, somebody who wanted to ostracize you, shadow ban, blacklist, or ignore you here, okay? Safe space here, So somebody wanted to kick you out of a safe space here, okay? This is not, this did not turn out well for them. Not at all. Lie detector. Now somebody has found out that somebody lied, child. Okay? Yeah. Wow. Yeah, this Saturn retrograde is serving one hell of a reality check here. Because, see, somebody's getting the truth here about, because you got AI catfish right next to identity theft. This is not even supposed to be in this deck here. Okay? Wow. I don't know if somebody tried to get a job, present themselves as you, okay, or there was some type of fraud or catfish energy here surrounding a job, and maybe this caused some type of gossip here. Somebody could be finding out after the fact that this wasn't you, okay? However this is playing out. For example, let's say you have a job here and there's strict rules surrounding social media here, okay? Let's say somebody made a fake profile with your name and your information here and was doing something real heinous online here, okay? And then they dropped a dime to somebody in your workplace here, and this kind of got you pushed out, or you got fired. Something like that, child. Ostracized, shadow banned, blacklisted, and ignored. There's some gossip in a workplace here, and somebody is finding out that somebody was a liar, okay? There was some type of fraud or impersonation, honey. Spirit is heavy on this timeline here, okay? I don't know who this is resonating for. And somebody may not even know why they lost a job here, okay? But it could have had to do maybe with a third party. A third party doesn't always have to do with a relationship here. This could be a disgruntled coworker, okay? Hating ass family member, colleagues, associates, classmates, something like that. But somebody started some gossip here, okay? Acting like you, trying to pretend to be you, something like that here. Yeah. They could have photoshopped some shit here, presented an AI image here. Yeah. This is somebody that you don't even know, and somebody is realizing this. So this is why somebody is heavy in their feelings here. This could even be somebody trying to spill the tea to somebody else here, okay, about you, and then come up with some fake proof. And they made a move, permanent actions and decisions based off of a lie. They was like, oh, okay, well, all right. Well, let me move around. Let me do this, okay? And somebody is finding out that this person doesn't even know you. This is why they're trying to escape. Because something they did, it caused a one hell of a domino effect, a negative domino effect in their life. Damn. I can't make it up. I can't make it up. Somebody was making fake pages. Somebody was making fake pages. And apparently this is big. This is what, people are doing here. All right. I mean, they've always been doing this here, but with the AI and the catfish energy here. And I feel like somebody did this just to start a false narrative spread a false narrative about somebody, slander their image here, okay? Defame their character and get some shit going, Wow. This narcissist is calling for backup here. You could be dealing with a water sign. Somebody could have worked with other people to do this, to defame you from behind a fake profile. Yep. Exactly, man. Exactly. Somebody saw this as a conflict of interest. When they saw you, this fake image of you in this light, they saw this as a conflict of interest here, okay? But this has backfired, because I'm getting the energy of whatever negative effect it had in your life here. You're already on to the next here. Somebody is realizing they followed behind somebody that this person didn't even know you. That's why they're submerged in their emotions here. Okay, I cannot talk today. Whatever. I did a raggedy ass shut up spell. We send that right back to hell. Yeah, look at this. You are rare and free. And number 38. There are not many like you. Yeah, that wasn't you. You're rare and free. Becoming braver, resilience, experience, growing stronger, fresh perspective. And we're back to this shift your perspective here. Okay. So maybe you had to shift your perspective here. This put you on a new timeline. It made you stronger. Resilience, experience, because you overcame this situation. Somebody was using fake profiles, okay, to affect every aspect of somebody's life here. And there's one person here in particular that's finding out that they were catfish about you, okay? And whatever they did, this could have been somebody who should have had your back, or they should have at least came to you here, because somebody got a lot of karma. There's one person in particular that got a lot of karma here. All right. I don't know if this is, they cut you off. You know, cutting you off is one thing, but they could have did something else here, you know. Child, look at this. Number 35, never jam today, promises that never come to be, empty words, not living in the moment. Interesting. It fell on identity theft and AI catfish here, okay? Promises that never come to be, empty words, not living in the now. Yeah, because empty words is like you weren't behind. Oh, wow. Somebody here, could have been communicating, having an entire dialogue with somebody here, okay? They could have set up an appointment, a time. Somebody could have made a deal. They could have thought that they were dealing with you. Never jam today, promises that never come to be, empty words, not living in the now. That was never you. Identity theft, AI catfish. So this goes farther than somebody just saying, oh yeah, look at the collective. This is what they do in their spare time. Wouldn't be my employee. I wouldn't have that person in my building. This goes farther than this. Somebody was talking, communicating with somebody here. This could even be somebody telling, communicating with other people like, yeah, let's meet up, you know. Lead the way. Wow. Let's get one more. Because that empty words really stood out to me. Like you never got back with somebody, or you never met up with this person. Okay. Now somebody's trying to cover up their errors, painting the roses red. You never met up with them because they got catfish. Somebody thought it was you. Somebody thought that they were talking to you. They thought that they were going to meet up with you. There could have been some real fraud that was going on here. You know? Maybe somebody flashed some type of credentials here. Okay, they could have been legit, or it could have been like catfish ID or something. Either way, they definitely fooled one person in particular here, but this could be several people. This person is feeling it here, the weight within. They feel like they're about to crack. Okay, and I feel like their intuition has been speaking to them for a while, but because the truth was so heavy, they were comfortable in spinning this false narrative in their head, back and forth, up and down, round and round we go. Because for them to actually come into this form of acceptance here, that they got played, they have to acknowledge the truth. Maybe this person has a big ego and they don't want to acknowledge the fact that, goddamn, they got played. Like, yes, Sun card with the Knight of Wands. Somebody acted impulsively. They acted impulsively. Yep. Six of Wands with the Sun card. Could be dealing with the Leo. You could be a Leo, honey. Wow. Now somebody is understanding how somebody got a victory in the past is what I'm getting here, okay? Somebody is also understanding that you are the real you. Yeah, Ace of Coins with the Six of Wands. Somebody could have even had a financial come up here, okay, by catfishing somebody. Sure did. This could have been in the workplace or something that has to do with income here. Two of Blades and the Ace of Coins. Okay, and then, you know, it could have had an adverse effect in your world, on your timeline, because you went to get something and you was looking like the copycat because somebody had already went before you. It's like you ever hear those stories where people go to get their taxes done here. Next thing they know, they get a call. Like, oh, that child has already been claimed. That's what I'm getting. Something like that with the Two of Blades and the Ace of Coins energy here. Something like that, you know. For example, taxes could be significant though. Death card here. It's too late. I'm here. It's too late to apologize. This is the third card that we have got, Death card. So this is telling me here that you will never deal with somebody. You'll probably never talk to them here, okay? Because this could be the energy where you know somebody all your life or half of your life, and they let somebody come in and trick them like that. And not only did they get tricked, they turned around and did something negative towards you, okay? And out of spite, out of anger, because they thought you would never fuck with this person again. Yeah. And behind the scenes, the devil was laughing and shit, okay? They made off like Bernie Madoff here. They thought that shit was funny, honey. Look at the devil riding off into the night. Wow. Strength card, yeah. This is about taking somebody's power away. Big Leo energy. Somebody's definitely dealing with the Leo. Could be dealing with Capricorn. We got Leo, Capricorn, Scorpio 3 times. Somebody could have heavy Scorpio placements here, okay? Cancer. Queen of Cups and the Devil energy, child. What is going on? Yeah, this could be somebody's mother, honey. I don't know. Somebody definitely stole something using somebody's identification here. Could be somebody's child's mother. Could be an older woman here. Yeah, the Fool energy here. Yep. Could be dealing with the Pisces here. Or an Aries. Yep. They played the Fool. They played the Fool and they played somebody else for the Fool. This was a win-win for them, honey. But again, with the Sun card, somebody is now getting their understanding. They're receiving an epiphany here about how somebody got a win. Somebody could be trying to trace the steps here, conspiracy theories. I can't make it up, child. With the King of Blades, somebody is trying to figure out, because with the identity theft here, you know, something is legal here. And somebody is trying to figure out, because maybe somebody is spinning a story saying, well, no, the collective signed that. No, they received that. Somebody is going back in time. They're trying to figure out, how did somebody get a hold of something in the first place? How was something released in the first place here? Somebody was playing games here, okay? Like these entities, these corporations, these government bodies, these companies, they are going to have to up their technology surrounding AI, please. All right? Because your CEO going to be getting dragged into court here. Like, what the hell? King of Blades with the, because somebody is trying to put the puzzle pieces together. This could be a detective. He's like, what is going on here? And it's over with the 10 of Blades here. Okay? So somebody gets it now. The Ace of Blades is at the bottom of the deck. Okay, it has resurfaced here. Wow. 10 of Blades. They were trying to hide the truth. This person could have been successful for a while, you know? Yeah, strength energy here, child. I'm here. I got the power. Okay, the magician energy here. Child, again, I got the power. The magician with the strength card. They were very happy about this, elated. Okay, they felt like they had did the damn thing. Okay, this manipulation was successful here. They were celebrating. Damn. Ace of Cups. Walking in somebody else's shoes. Okay, receiving their blessings here. But if that's how the story ends, it wouldn't even be in tarot. Okay, so let's see what's going on. Because like I said, now somebody is trying to paint the roses red. About how they got a victory in the past. Yep. Page of Swords. Somebody is intrigued. Okay, inquisitive. They're looking into something, magnifying glass. What's really going on? Somebody could be investigating a Leo here, okay? And this is about how did somebody get some type of power or control over a situation in the first place here, okay? Somebody could want to have a sit-down conversation with someone. Sagittarius energy, Aquarius energy here. Somebody wants to reach out. Someone wants to reach out. Sag, Aquarius, or Pisces. Okay. Nine of Swords energy. Somebody could be concerned about this. Somebody communicating with you. Okay. Yeah, could be a Sagittarius here that is dealing with a high level of anxiety at this time. Okay. Six of Blades with the Lovers. Gemini energy here. Okay, this could be you moving forward here with the High Priestess, the Queen of Blades, and the Lovers. Okay. Interesting. Six of Blades. Somebody's moving forward here. Maybe now you can move forward here. Ooh, Eight of Wands. It fell to the floor though. This is about the action that somebody took. This Emperor energy, whoever was in this Knight of Wands energy. Yep, this King of Cups has returned. There's a King of Cups that was a part of some type of manipulation here. Okay. Yeah. Maybe you didn't get the message with the Eight of Wands falling to the floor. Okay. Because it went to the fake person, whoever was doppelganging you. Okay. Playing the copycat on daytime TV. That's who it went to. I'm going to take it in the reverse. Six of Blades. This could have took place after you moved away here, okay? You could have moved away from a couple here. Yeah, Spirit said this person is a fool. It's a King of Cups. This is the person that's crying, child. I knew we would get to the bottom of it. What's really going on? Because somebody is drowning, submerged in their emotions here, right? So this is not just about emotions. This is about consequences here, okay? We got the Death card out here 3 times. Okay, ein, zwei, drei. Uno, dos, tres. Ace of Wands energy here. Okay. So something about a new beginning here. Maybe this person was geeked about getting a new beginning here. Okay. Somebody was doing death spells. A Spirit said that got blocked. Okay, so somebody's been trying to cover this up here because it's you know. I feel like if they get rid of you, they won't go down for something here. Okay, because it's like they want to try to keep this narrative here. Whoever showed up as you, whoever doppelganged you in the past here, okay, they want to try to keep that cycle going. Even though I feel like you know, there's nothing else to get, but trying to uphold a false narrative here. Even though they know they got catfish here, but it's like a energy of no turning back. Remember, permanent actions and decisions based off of a lie. Somebody cannot turn back. Okay, hermit energy here. Virgo. Page of Cups. Okay. Somebody could have wanted you isolated here, you know. That way the real you didn't show up here. Okay. Let's say your name is Sally Sue. Somebody wanted you isolated here. So whoever was playing Sally Sue will be the only one that to be seen here. Okay. The World card here with the Six of Cups energy. This cycle is coming full circle. It's coming to a close. Okay. This is a past cycle. Yeah. This is about to be exposed. And I don't feel like you're accepting. Yeah. Page of Cups to the Seven of Wands here. Yeah. No. You're not accepting no piss poor apology where somebody was living an entire lie under your name, your image, your essence, your energy here. Okay? Celebrating and shit. Hell no. Justice. There's sirens in the faint distance. Justice. This cycle is done. Okay? So all them emotions here, you know, whatever. Yeah, Nine of Cups energy here. Yeah, you will get, court will go in your favor here with the Nine of Cups here and the King of Swords. Yeah, you're going to get justice. Because somebody is on it here with the conspiracy theorists here. This is one of them detectives that takes their work home. I don't know if y'all hear the sirens. Ciao. All right, collective, that has been a read. Thanks for watching my channel, Journey Tarot. Bye.